Arjun's win against Peter Prohaszka featured a sparkling finish, with a queen's sacrifice and checkmate. Like a blue whale swallowing a shoal of herring, so was the power shown by India's Arjun Erigaisi, the fourth player on the planet 2,778, in his victory over Hungary's Peter Prohaszka 2,542. The power was transformed into a beautiful display of calculation, imagination, and accuracy in the offensive on the black squares F6, G7, and H7. In the match India vs Hungary B at the Budapest Olympiad 2024, it was a spectacle to see how the criminal pawn advanced like a kraken driving away, frightened the defensive units. Erigaisi, a brilliant strategist, laid a deep mate net. India won 3.5, 1/2 on R3. There were many interesting games this round, but this masterpiece particularly stood out to me. Let's take a look. Here, we have the game Arjun Erigaisi vs Peter Prohaszka from the India vs Hungary B match. Now, most of you are probably familiar with Arjun, as he is the current world number 4 and also India's #1 chess player. However, for those of you who are not familiar, Peter Prohaszka is also a very strong player. He was previously rated 2600, and he studied at the world-famous Webster University under the tutelage of Susan Polgar. So, let's see what's happening here. In this position, we have opposite side castling, which normally means both sides are going to try to get to their opponent's king as fast as possible. I would say that here, White's attack is already faster because he has the two rooks, the bishop from f5, the queen is pointing on h6, and it looks like things are ready for a tactical shot to decide the game. So, in this position, Arjun pulled with the move d5. The idea is to get rid of this defender and start creating problems alongside this diagonal. So, in case black took on c3, queen takes c3, it will be pretty hard to defend against rook h6 in the future, as the g7 pawn is now penned. If rook f6, then white would continue with rook takes g7, queen takes g7, and rook takes g7. And in this position, white should be easily winning, as the black king is very vulnerable and all of black's pawns are going to start falling pretty soon. Anyway, this is not what happened in the game. The game continued with c takes d5, just capturing the pawn. Arjun continued with e5, getting rid of this bishop. Bishop takes h4, e6. Notice how this diagonal is becoming a problem, because if the rook moves to e7, we again have this resource of queen takes h6 as the pawn is pinned. That's why Peter played the move rook f6, even offering to give up the exchange, only if that would mean this diagonal would be safe. Game followed with e7, a fascinating deflection. Queen takes e7, and here Arjun finished the game in incredible style. He played the move queen takes h6, seemingly giving up a queen for nothing, right? Let's see what happens after g takes h6. Now, black would be really happy if this was indeed a free queen, but unfortunately for him, after rook takes h6, the black rook from h6 cannot capture. Again, it is all because of the bishop from c3. Well, after rook h6, checkmate was unavoidable, but Peter played it out because it was just such a stunning combination. The game ended with queen h7 and rook h7 mate. Thank you for watching the video. Please like, share, and subscribe.